Bodybuilding in the 1970s and 80s was all in the shadows of Muscle Beach. The dungeon's spare lighting made some ultimate physiques with muscle and power. The seed bodybuilders brought from the streets took root, grew deep, and bore today's bodybuilding world. This era gave birth to the vibrant world of bodybuilding we celebrate today. Known as the Golden Era, it was a time when not only bodies grew massive, but personalities did too. Legends like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sergio Oliva stood at the forefront, leaving an indelible mark that continues to ignite passion in aspiring athletes. Most bodybuilding historians, however, tend to agree that the true golden era of bodybuilding began in 1969 with Arnold Schwarzenegger's Olympia debut, where the massive Austrian battled the great Sergio Oliva for the first time and would last until 1982. The golden age of bodybuilding shifted public perception, positioning bodybuilders as athletes and fitness role models rather than just individuals with large muscles. This era's emphasis on aesthetics and symmetry in bodybuilding has continued to define the sport. Innovations in training and nutrition during this time have had a lasting impact, shaping how modern athletes prepare for competitions and approach fitness as a lifestyle. The dedication and zeal of these athletes were unparalleled. They pushed boundaries and became icons, many transforming into household names within the bodybuilding community. Training methods underwent a radical transformation, shifting from full-body routines to high-volume regimens. Icons like Arnold and Sergio often found themselves in the gym 6 days a week, driven by an insatiable desire to sculpt their bodies into masterpieces. For those who needed a bit more recovery, the 2-day split routine became a game changer, allowing bodybuilders to maximize their training efficiency. Imagine targeting chest, shoulders, triceps and calves on Mondays and Thursdays, while legs, back and biceps took center stage on Tuesdays and Fridays. This approach granted them much-needed rest to recover and come back even stronger. At the heart of this movement was Gold's Gym in Venice Beach, a legendary sanctuary founded in 1965 by Joe Gold. This iconic gym was where the best of the best trained, where intense workouts birthed friendships, rivalries, and a culture that defined the sport. Gold's Gym was the mecca of bodybuilding, pulsating with the spirit of the golden era. These bodybuilders were not only incredibly muscular, they were extraordinary athletes, capable of running marathons and then hitting the weights for hours. In those days, bodybuilding transcended mere sport. It was a way of life. Athletes were celebrated as role models, their dedication admired by people of all ages. The focus during this era was on achieving muscle symmetry and proportion, employing isolation exercises to fine-tune specific muscle groups instead of just relying on compound lifts. The 1970s and 80s showcased some of the most awe-inspiring physiques in history, with titans like Frank Zane, Mike Mentzer, Franco Columbu, and Arnold Schwarzenegger reigning supreme. A hallmark of golden era bodybuilders was their stunning aesthetics. They boasted a classic V-taper, broad shoulders narrowing to a trim waist, creating a striking silhouette. Back then, bodybuilding was not just a pursuit, it was an art form. These athletes sought physical perfection, blending muscle size, symmetry, and definition while embodying health and vitality. While replicating the physique of the Austrian oak may take more than sheer will, aspiring bodybuilders can still strive for that timeless look with dedication and guidance. The pioneers of this sport laid the foundation for everything we know today, and their commitment to symmetry, proportion, and innovative training methods continues to inspire the next generation. The Golden Age saw the rise of bodybuilding competitions as major events, with the establishment of prestigious titles like Mr. Olympia. These competitions attracted large audiences and media attention, contributing to the commercialization of the sport. The era also introduced judging criteria that emphasized aesthetics, symmetry, and muscularity, elevating bodybuilding from a display of strength to an artistic and athletic endeavor. The golden era of bodybuilding is forever etched in the annals of history, a period that continues to inspire and ignite passion in all who dare to dream. For the latest updates on bodybuilding, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to Has Fitness. And don't forget to hit the bell icon.